Another one of my favorite things to achieve figure ground reversal is to employ our extruding technique using perspective drawing. More specifically, 1 point perspective. So I'm going to use this on a shape that I'm going to extrude with 1 point perspective, and I'm going to draw a very simple 1 point perspective horizon line and vanishing point, and it's going to show you, or I'm going to show you how to extrude a shape. This should be a reminder of what we did in, what was that, block 1 exercise. So I'm going to extrude this shape really quickly. I'm going to draw a horizon line in a different color. And notice that this horizon line is on the top of my, in reference to my shape. And there are my orthogonal lines that I'm pulling to my vanishing point. And let's see what happens when I extrude this shape out. Just like we've done before, extruding adds depth. And it solidifies that shape or that form in the forefront. It's dominating that foreground. Let's try to develop and make this more interesting. I'm just going to label this really quickly. Figure and ground. I made some copies. And let's try to add in some blocks of shading. This, I'm going to cut out the front part because a lot of this shading is going to be on the extruded parts, because I really want to play up the fact that I used 1 point perspective for this. And my light source, if you can tell this already, is pretty close to the upper left hand corner of my composition. So I'm adding in some more orthogonal lines, but this time I'm going to darken those in. Now I'm just doing this by eye. I'm just following the lines that were already given. And you can see those lines help go back into space and help define that curvature. And I'm doing the same for this kind of rounded rooftop here. And I'm going to start to fill in some of these. I'm going to use them in sort of like a hatching manner, although they're big swaths of black fill. But I'm going to use this to help sell or stylize the shading employed on these shapes. Remember, if you have a system Always ask what if questions and see how you can develop those further. Always play around with developing and improving upon what you have. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time.